ScreamRockMosh, I had a pretty intense injury back in the day with moshing. It happened at the farm. Me and all my friends all walked there because it was a pretty close venue at the time. When the show started, I moshed it to my old friend's band. Martin, he used to be in a nocturnal burial, and uh, me and my friends almost hit a pole moshing and all that. And then coming towards Empirical, they were a pretty good band back then. Then coming to Bring the Masses, um, the lead singer stage dived and crushed me and everyone around me. But shit gets real when it comes to Suicide Silence. They're the main headliner for the band, and when I was moshing pretty good, but when it came to Bludgeon to Death, I got fucked up. Like not even 30, like at least 30 minutes in. I see me and my friend were all moshing, going around and all that. Then next thing you know, it was all a blackout for me. All I could see was darkness, and my head was pounding. I think I passed out for a quick second, but that's when I got stomped on, I guess. I was not feeling that great as I was before the concert. I went to the sink in the restroom, checking myself if I was fucked up. I seemed okay, but my head was hurting pretty bad. And I went back to the couch just to relax, just sit back. Ended up jumping on the couch to show my height for the band because I was stoked to see them. But coming to the end of the show, I met up with my friends, and my friend Ian tried to check up on me since I told him, or he knew about how fucked up I was. He did an eye test with his finger going across both of my eyes, and I couldn't follow it for shit.
I was there that night at the farm during Suicide Silence, and it was during Bludgeon to Death, ironically, where the mosh pit picked up, and Roger had already fallen. And at that point in time, someone purposely, I think, not sure exactly, it was the heat of the moment, stepped on Roger's head and it smashed it into the ground pretty hard. To the point where after the show, he was dizzy, he had a headache, and I walked up to him to see his pupils were huge. He said he had a stomach ache, and I walked up to him and I just followed my finger, and his eyes were shaking. And on the bottom of his eyelids, he had a lot of blood, brain injury, concussion. Walked into the hospital. Arguably one of the gnarliest things I've ever seen for Roger, because Roger, everyone who knows Roger knows he's a little dude, and he loves metal and he supports, and that's what it's all about. But man, he got annihilated right there.
I was pretty fucked, and everyone suggested I should go to the hospital. When I went outside the venue, all I remember was people looking at me, like a lot of people were looking at me, knowing that the situation of me getting fucked up. I was mumbling to people, to people I didn't know, because I was so gone, with my head hurting that bad and pounding, that I tried calling my parents about what happened to me. They were pretty pissed off because I was in concert and I got hurt, and I wasn't supposed to be hurt. And I guess that's understandable, but that was a heated moment. So my parents, my friends, tried to talk about me because I couldn't deal with anything at that moment. Even after we're going to the hospital. And since we got to the hospital, I had to call them back again because we hanged up. My friend hanged up on them because I checked into the hospital and I didn't know my social security and all that. And that, as we were waiting, I was with my friend John, sitting next to him and talked to him about how I would forget my password and all that. So being precautious as I was, he gave me a Nocturnal Burial demo CD, and I wrote my password on it, just for good measure that if I were to forget about it, I would remember my password on that demo CD.
What happened once we were at the hospital was I gave Roger a CD which I got from the show, and I made him write down his things that he was forgetting earlier, like his MySpace password, because this is back when it was still around. And so from once he got cleared from the hospital, going back to the concert, once we were at, was right after this was right after we saw Suicide Silence, and he fell during Bludgeon to Death and got that really bad concussion. And since that happened, he ended up being out of action for 3 months. He missed Whitechapel and Dying Fetus and shit like that. So yeah, got really fucked up.
As my parents came, my friends left because I was with family, and everything went away in the hospital. I got checked in, got questioned about what happened to me. Then had my first CT scan, and I had a grade 2 concussion, and I had a headache for like the longest time too, and that was pretty lame. And for my parents being pissed off, yeah, I was banned from concerts. I missed Kill Switch, Day to Remember, Dying Fetus, and Flesh God Apocalypse. And the thing with Flesh God Apocalypse, I've only been to Vegas like 2-3 times, and the first time I came was all ages at the Hard Rock, and I pretty much missed one of the best bands, I guess, at the time, as a trend with all my friends. And my concert ban got lifted during January, and I saw Nocturne Burial live again at the farm, and that was pretty fun. But say if I didn't continue going to concerts and stop moshing, ScreamRockMosh wouldn't be a thing. ScreamRockMosh is, I do a lot of photography for and do lots of photography work, but then again, just the name itself has a lot of meaning, especially the mosh part. That I mosh because I love to be reckless and mosh. I can't rock because I'm not a musician, or can scream, or because I'm not a vocalist. Pretty much the same thing, but to keep that name up pretty good in a mosh pit, just repping it up just like that and moshing with everyone, all my friends, everyone that I know in Las Vegas music, it's pretty fun. And that with ScreamRockMosh without me not moshing, because that would be pretty lame, but I do love to mosh whenever it needed or wherever I'm in the mood. So yeah, that was my moshing injury, and I still love to fuck shit up whenever I can and whenever I feel like it.